one. We're here with Carthage head coach Leanne Ulmer, senior Karen Chin, and senior Emily Heyerman. Coach, can you start us off with an opening statement for today's
Sure, it's great to get the first one under our belt, that's for sure. Not sure we played our best volleyball, but I think the girls really got a little more comfortable as the match went on, and Emily and Karen and Stephanie Corbacus really came through for us there at the end. Our block got a little bit better. I thought our serving was really good and got them out of system a bit. So that's kind of what we do. So now that we have this one, we hopefully can get some of the kinks out and keep it rolling here and be ready for a really tough opponent in Wesleyan tomorrow.
Emily, what were you able to do in the first set that kind of paced the way for the Lady Reds?
Yeah, I feel like set one, our offense really exploded. We came out on top. We had a lot of good opportunities at the net for all three hitters across the board. So by getting some first ball kills, we were able to make a big gap in the game, and I think that got the momentum going for the rest of the matches.
Karen, what were you able to do to kind of get the offense going?
I definitely think that Coach always talks about the serve pass game, and we definitely killed the passing game, which makes my job a lot easier. So I had me as an option, and I had all three options as my hitters all the time, open and ready to go. So
It seemed like the first and second set, it kind of took a little while to get going, but once you guys got the serve, it seemed like you didn't really look back after that.
Right, I think, you're always a little nervous. It's always a new experience for everybody, and this means a lot to us, as it does to all the teams. Lacrosse had a great year, and they're a very quality team, so we knew we had a tough opponent, and, when they made a push on us, I think the girls did a really good job of never giving up the lead. We kind of held on to it, pushed back on. We got a couple clutch blocks at critical times where we got the kill in, or somebody put it down. So Karen had a lot of digs for us back there. So I think we stayed in a lot of rallies, and eventually we won a lot of those. So I think that was helpful.
You talk about the clutch blocks. Talk about Bria Haley's play, especially in the third set. She seemed to be in their way every single
Bria
time.
is amazing. We love that girl. She, she's a 5'9" middle blocker, plays with a huge heart, and she struggled a little, I think, early on in the season, but she's just coming on gangbusters now, and she just plays with so much heart and works so hard, and she has some really clutch blocks, and she's always up on tempo. She's always there for Karen, and I think there's a lot of comfort in that. She's a really good server and good defensive player, so she had a great day today, and I think really helped solidify. She's a senior as well, and the three of them, this is really important to them, and they pull the girls along and help them understand. We've been here before and what it means to us and what it means to Carthage.
You talk about comfort and them being the seniors. I guess from the two of you, just talk about what you have to tell the younger kids going forward, being in their first or second NCAA tournament.
Yesterday in practice, we ended it with a little talk, and the one thing I just told them was, when we come here to Calvin, we have to act like we've been here before, like we've been in these tough, big games, and that we're comfortable playing in these big games. And that's what we've been working the whole season towards, is playing high competitive teams like we're going to see this weekend. And I think that we can come out on top. And even the young girls, they have great mentality. They play with a great mindset the whole time in practice and games. And if we keep that mindset under control, then we're going to be tough to beat this weekend.
Coach, can you talk about what it's going to take to beat a very good Illinois Wesleyan team tomorrow?
Yeah, this is the third time we'll play them. And I know one of their good players got injured, so they moved people around a little bit. Their outsides are very good. We're definitely going to have to, they're their two best kill getters, Tyler Brown and Kylie Block. So definitely going to have to get a good block up in front of them and defend them. And they're just a really good defensive team, very good ball control team, so we have to serve tough, try to get out of system a little bit, and go on some runs ourselves. Emily and Bacon and Karen does a great job moving things around. So, we're going to have to pass well for Karen to distribute the offense properly, and we're going to have have a really good blocking defensive effort as well. They're a very quality team, so should be quite a match.
You closed out the second and third games on 15-7 and 15-3 runs. Talk about what you were able to do late just to close out the match.
You want me taken?
Yeah.
Well, I think our serving was good, and I think it's hard sometimes for the other team. You get them in a rotation, we get a block, or they make an error, or they don't get that first kill, and then they get kind of down, and I think the ball just starts rolling downhill, and I think that's what happens when you go on those kinds of runs. Usually the team is not passing the ball right up to the setter, and if they don't get that first kill, then oftentimes we'll get that next kill. And I think it just builds on itself. Our confidence grows. They know their back's against the wall, and I think it's tough. I mean, just from the coaching side, sometimes it's hard to stop those big runs. So, I appreciate the situation they were in. I'm just, glad the girls kept the pressure on, and we kept I talk about it all the time, not making them earn their way out, not giving them an out.
Okay, I think we're all set. Thanks,
Thank you
Coach and
very
players, for
much.
coming by.